Good evening. Welcome to a special sports edition of SAMS Newsbite. After 26 weeks of thrills and spills, ups and downs and goals galore, the 2015 SHFA football season has finally come to an end. Hearts were crowned league champions whilst Rovers made it 2-2 by winning the Knockout Cup last Saturday after a close encounter with Chop Shop Boys in the cup final. The match ended 3-2 to the reigning champs. Here is a report from the day. Rovers got off to a flying start when a well-weighted pass from Russ O'Dean saw Tyler Benjamin score at the far post on his return to St. Helena and the Rovers team, having arrived just hours earlier on the RMS. Tyler's well-placed finish crapped just inside of the post. Chop Shop Boys were not out of the game yet though, and an inch-perfect pass from Eugene Williams saw Kevin Hudson take a touch before striking home to level the score before half-time. Kevin's confident finish was his fifth goal in 2 games.
Come on, Chop Chop! Come on, Chop Chop! Come on! Chop Chop! Come on, Chop Chop! It's a little playing field, you know. Come on, boys!
Rovers came out of the half-time break pressing for the lead. They were rewarded after a Clayton Benjamin free kick was kept in by Rico Benjamin for Andrew Speed Young to hit home. There was speculation that the ball had gone out of play, but nevertheless the goal was given. Chop Shop Boys then began to fight back and came close from a Julian Duddy Henry effort from long range. But it was Rovers to score again next, when a Barcelona-like chipped pass from Clayton Benjamin saw Russ O'Dean ride the tackle from Michael Bedwell and strike hard into the roof of the net. (3-1) to Rovers. Soon after, Russ had the chance to put the game to bed when his sheer pace put him through on goal. But this time it was Chop Shop keeper Siobhan Maka Hayes that came out tops after an excellent reaction save. With time running out, Kevin Hudson managed to salvage something for Chop Shop Boys when he was brought down after a dazzling run into the box from midfield. A penalty was given and he finished clinically low to the keeper's left. The final whistle blew with Rovers as deserved champions and Chop Shop Boys settling for runners-up. Well done, Rovers. The 2015 season began on Saturday the 30th of May, and the first game saw a thrashing as Rovers beat the Crystal Rangers by 11 goals to 0. Last year's champs went on to rack up the goals throughout the season, with 20-0, 19-0 and 18-0 victories included. They finished with the highest goal difference of 112. But as we know, it's points that counts, which is why Hearts, after 7 long years of finishing runners-up, were crowned league champions 2015. The boys in blue took on a new look this year, bringing in some of the island's top footballers to give them the best chances of lifting the coveted league trophy. Hearts dropped only 4 points all season, with 2 draws against the Wirebirds and Rovers, the only dents on what would have been a perfect league campaign. Apart from Hearts and Rovers, Chop Shop Boys will no doubt be happy with their season, finishing 3rd in the league and picking up the runners-up spot in the knockout competition. They will look to rebuild and challenge again next season. In the latter end of the table, new team Wolves failed to pick up a single point throughout the season. Despite this, they saw a much improved team to that which started the campaign, and the young team will only get stronger heading into next year. Raiders will feel disappointed with their campaign this year. Raiders have always been known as a team that is unpredictable and can cause problems to some of the larger teams in the league. They have titles to their name and have a history of finishing high on the table. This year, some poor performances, plus lack of responsibility, saw them finish second to bottom. Fuji's also had a disappointing campaign. They got off to a flying start, which saw them lose just one game in their first 5, but with players coming and going and a lot of rotation in the squad, they went on a 7-game losing streak that took away any chances of them finishing in the top half of the table. All in all, the season was a very entertaining one with a lot of talent on show. There were goals that will be remembered for a long time to come, and blunders that will want to be forgotten. Following the final game of the season was the presentation of trophies. Here we see Chop Shop Boys named knockout runners-up, Rovers crowned knockout champions and league runners-up, while Hearts steal the cheers as they are named league champions 2015.
Knockout runners-up, Chop Shop Boys. Knockout Cup winners for the 7-year run, Rovers. And moving on to the league champions, 7 years runners-up, 5 league champions, the Hearts.
What a moment for the Hearts after such a long wait. Following the team awards came the presentation for individual honours. Probably the most highly competed award was for goalkeeper of the season. Both Hearts' Andrew Young and Raiders' Rick Thomas had a great season between the sticks. Nevertheless, it was Rick who picked up the title after an impressive display of keeping over the 18 league games. Rovers' Ronan Lake enjoyed an impressive season in his first full senior campaign. He picked up the match ball for being the finals man of the match and was also awarded the prestigious Young Player of the Season award. Ronan scored 24 goals, which put him 5th in the Hotshots list and was way ahead of his competitors for Young Player of the Match awards. The final and most coveted award of the day went to Rovers captain Rico Benjamin, who was named Player of the Season for the 2nd year running. Rico topped the charts for man of the matches and contributed a huge 36 goals to his team's tally, which also earned him the top goal scorer award, a trophy which he had yet to win. I spoke to Rico after the presentation about his and Rovers' season this year.
Alright, so here at Presentation Day 2015, speaking to Rovers captain Rico Benjamin. Rico, halfway through the season it seemed that it was your title once again in the league, but unfortunately, due to just a little slip up, you couldn't get there. But today you were crowned 2015 Knockout Cup champions for the 2nd year in a row. How does it feel?
Awesome, Liam. Well, my team, perfect. Couldn't ask nothing better. They played some good football through the whole season. I slipped up once this year, only once, lose against the Hearts, but other than that, Hearts deserve to win the league, I think, and Rovers deserve to win the knockout.
Okay, and you were the player of the season for the 2nd year running. How does it feel?
Awesome. To know that I was the best on the island for this season, and to do it 2 years straight, nothing better you can feel in there.
And you just won your first top goal scorer trophy as well. How did that feel? 36 goals this season.
Oh, awesome, Liam. There's one trophy I just want to win, and I'm glad that I got it now.
The celebrations continued late into the night, and there was no doubt where most of the celebrating was being done. I grabbed Hearts captain Mikey Williams away from his celebrations for a quick word on how it felt to be champions.
It feels real good, to be runners-up for 7 years in a row and to finally win it. It feels really good. I don't know who broke the mirror, but anyway, it feels really good to be named champions once again.
Alright, so Mikey, looking at your Hearts team this year, bringing in some new signings, what can you say about your team?
Well, it was a good team. It was a really good team. But like you say, people will come and go, and next year I suppose us will be looking around again for more players. But that's the way it is on St. Helena. People will always chop and change and all that. Anyway, the team is done what it's supposed to do. Win the league, undefeated. Nothing, us going top there. That's good,
So, Mikey, now Hearts 2015 league champions. Presentation's over. You got your trophies. Time to celebrate.
Oh, us gonna be celebrating. Us gonna be celebrating good.
So that brings to the end of another successful SHFA football season and also this edition of SAMS Newsbite. We leave you with a selection of photos from the celebrations on Saturday. I am Liam Yan. Thank you all for watching.